Forgot that my desktop audio was on. Oh wait, no. Get the desktop audio on. They're stupid. I had it off for something else. Alright. New game. I'm gonna go back and do this pro thing. Oh wait, no. Get the desktop audio on. They're stupid. I had it off for something else. Oh, excuse me. New game. So I didn't finish the first one, but I was told you don't really need to finish the first one to play the second one since it is a backstory and all that. Which is good for me. Because I can like figure out that freaking pick locking. Hopefully it's a whole lot easier in this one. Pronounce that last name, King Wins.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
Oh damn! Right in the neck.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
Is that me? Oh, not me.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
His weapon's literally on his hip.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
That's me.
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Position!
What the ricochets? Giant slingshot. This is crazy. I think it's gigantic. Didn't even hear anything until it got close. Omo, what's up? How's your morning going? Well, it's afternoon now. It's 1 o'clock. I slept late.
A rude awakening, eh?
Oh, it's working. I don't need to have it on the thing anymore.
Make it count.
Yeah, it's something something I've been wanting to play for a while.
Quick! We have to repel them!
Oh, cool. So I've been trying to get the text to show up on the actual stream, so I don't have to stay looking at
Godwin! Go and help the others up
which
on
one
the
call it?
battlements.
And it's finally working. I don't know what I did to make it work, but now it's finally working. How am I shooting? I'm holding it. There we go. I'm shooting this guy right here. It sounds like they're shooting guns. I don't see anybody else. Let's just take out there. Somebody get hit. Jeez, come on. Boom. Too high. This game is so realistic with the reload and everything. Got one.
Conway, move downstairs. We can handle it here.
Conway, get over here with that cross. Join the line.
Come on, shoot it through the thing. Oh, that is a horrible way to go. Trapped and can't get out.
Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! Conway, draw your sword and follow me.
I want to draw my sword. Oh, I did that automatically. Okay. His name is Dry Devil. Press R2 to attack and hold L2 you can defend yourself. Get him. Get him. Oh. Wait, who's hitting me? Come in the back. Approach the ladder, enemies are pushed on. Cool. I wish I got something to drink before I started playing. Open the curtains. Camera had enough light, but not this time.
Fuck. I've been hit.
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. We were only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Oh, so we're playing in the past. So we're leading up to that.
Audentes fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
Oh, that is so
I
much
don't
better. My
doubt it.
glasses were a
All
lot
we
better
have
than
to
they
do is
looked.
deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
The dog. What the dog doing?
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will.
So I guess they
We'll
become
hand
friends
over our
with the first
important
one?
message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are
It
foreign
was
armies
so,
rampaging through
so
Bohemia.
much better than the
The
first one.
king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans! How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, eh? Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
This game looks amazing.
Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colors. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Feels like those times have
Halt!
crazy.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors? my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you
I
people?
like the red and
Sir
black on
Hans
them.
Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
Uh-oh.
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
What's your playstyle? Soldier, advisor, scout. Scouts like to hide in the shadow and solitaire silently. Ooh, stealth mode. Advisor. I don't know what an advisor is. Scout. Does it give me like a bonus later on or something like that? I'm gonna go with maybe talking my way out of stuff. I hope.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Okay, you can solve a lot of situations. Dialogue. Domination. You make it clear. Superior coercion, speech, charisma, dread. Okay, so these are the things, and that is whatever I'm highest at. And it says I'm highest in domination. Or is that just Okay, this is what I'm highest in. And I forgot which one that was already. Okay. That was might. Hopefully we don't have to fight, but let's do it.
Want to negotiate an alliance? We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy.
Damn.
You're passed to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
don't listen to him, Captain. He's traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself.
Look at that horse's
We've come
eyes.
on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Leipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place,
Crap,
sir,
I did that wrong.
before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Socius water.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Bothering me, boy. Be quiet, you flea-bitten hound.
Jesus, Henry, that barking's driving me nuts. Can you get your dog to shut its beak?
Hey, off you go.
Heel! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That
Come on.
One second. I am. I don't know. I feel like I gotta eat something. That's why I'm muted. Got that. I just started getting like a chill all of a sudden. Hold on, guys. Oh, confused. Oh crap. Oh crap. I figured that was gonna happen. My intuition was correct.
Oh, let's test this out.
I want to test it out on the broom. He's on the roof. He's shooting at me.
They rebooted again? I'm the same guy. Yup, look, Squishy. That's the one I just killed. Oh, shit. What's going on? Come here, boy. Where you running? Bring that ass here, boy. I just ran him over the car and he fell off a cliff. There's a guy here. We don't look inside. Huh? Abajo. No?
you to pieces. Who's first?
Let's play. Just you and me. You've got to be kidding. This should do it. This should do it. Eat this! Eat this!
Conrad,
What?
let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you?
Henry, come here. Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like, I don't know, like my hand is fucking shaking. I'm like, my blood sugar drop or something. Oh my God. I'm so sorry if I'm muting. I have to eat something. I don't know.
So, should we start?
Do you think we're going to fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword, and come along.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
You're right. Hang on a while.
Here you go. Take it.
Sit and stay. Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Did you deal with that dog of yours? I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
Don't worry. Oates is cooking up that gruel again. That, well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet. All right, let's go. A bit of sword play will give you an appetite. Let's start.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. You want to wear me down like that? Come on, try again. Is that the best you can do? You mustn't stop attacking. You have to chain your strikes. Don't pause. Keep up the attacks. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Now save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. That's the way. Good. Good. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. Try blocking later. That's it. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Good, Henry. You have to block first. Nice. You've got to block the strike first. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
My! You got around that nicely, Henry.
Nice. Nice. Good riposte. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. Off to a good start.
Don't you think you should yield?
That one hit the spot. Put up a fight at least. Oh, you haven't got a hope. Oh, you haven't got a hope.
See that, fellas?
got a hope. You haven't got a hope.
Come on,
And
Henry.
you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to eat. Oh, that swordplay has given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
True. Only I won that time. Your bow, which came in very handy afterwards.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And if he hadn't started acting like a twat, he could have carried on with us until dawn.
He'd have to get his brain out of his crotch for that.
But I still can't figure out how you didn't have a sick head after. Mine was ringing like a church bell all day.
It seems I'll have to give you some lessons in the art of drinking.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough! You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame! You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
walked around a bit to scout out just in case. I was looking for some good rock overhang we could all shelter under. If I'd found anything, we wouldn't have to get soaked.
So, we got woken up by a bit of a shower, yeah.
Shower? I could still be wringing out my brays.
It didn't look like it was gonna rain.
It did to me, though. But you didn't want to listen to me.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell
That's
us
freaking
again.
cool. To ask some questions and just let me level up the skills I want to pick. That's actually a very cool way to do
The
that.
only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
looks of you, fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey? All right. What was that?
It worked. Let's go.
What was that?
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Pána je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, jen pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're in
Those our guys? Oh, hell. Oh, damn. Oh, my. You did just face in.
Stay down, for fuck's sake.
don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
The bastards with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? It's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them!
So then, where did we go? They just leave her? And then the girl that was in the water with us, where is she at?
Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now.
Hey, fear's a good motivator. Oh, I got shot in the back.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side!
Off his horses, quick!
Got an arrow in the butt. Oh no, it's in my shoulder.
Oh, Mott.
Dog got away.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
All that adrenaline, didn't even feel it.
Oh, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
Fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I know.
You should have left it in there, because now he's gonna bleed out. And they can probably follow the trail of blood, but it's getting dark, so they can't see it anyway.
Lead the way.
They're cold. Well, I don't know if they're cold, but they're wet, bleeding.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
This didn't take that long to get to the action like the first one did.
We'll get out of the woods and find them. Then we'll get that shoulder.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, damn, that dude's fast. That back on. Okay, so I'm back to that now. I'm sorry, I had to turn my camera off. I had to get something in my stomach. I didn't realize I haven't eaten since like 7 this morning, and it's already 2 o'clock. That might be why I was feeling super weak.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right?
Great thing is, they're dumb. We can see and hear them before they see us.
You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the fun. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know.
Chair wouldn't roll up.
Come back. Give me a full report.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
And that skirt
Now.
on the other side.
Nothing about it, pitch black. Will all your talk does is blind you? Leave out.
See, he's smart. We'll take as a main level.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here. Stand still.
Instead. You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, we'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run, quick. No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Kurwa! They're playing into the rock! Hurry! On the round! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
They're
Shit!
here!
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Did he run and leave me? Damn, he's fast.
Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us!
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Yeah, let the bleeding guy go. I can't see a thing. Hold on. There you go. I can't see it. There you go. That was this is extremely. What the hell is that? Oh, lightning bugs.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him. Where are they? I don't know.
How the hell did they get right there?
If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. Right at that nut. I shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watching here. I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see me. Let's get here. We're moving from both sides. And send someone after me too. Got it. Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Here. Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry! We'll climb down here to the water before they find us. This way!
I am bleeding out too bad. Go!
Hurry!
Oh shit, that actually scared me.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit! Ah. Ah.
Was I supposed to die there? Let's go, mud. Oh crap. Dang. Mud saved my life.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
They didn't even up the graphics to fix it. They just used the same scene from the first one because it was still ugly looking.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory.
I did.
But it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
And yeah, everybody got slaughtered.
I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
So he knows his wife cheated on him, or what? I really gotta go finish watching the backstory of the first one.
My dad? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Is that a person?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
That's a long drop.
And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
That dude, like he's been dead for years. Mine looks nasty. Fortuna.
How are you holding up?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cable. Jesus.
I guess I have a
Do
fever.
this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Ooh, that scared the crap out of me. That was loud in my ear. And it sounds so.
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle.
Henry.
Hurry.
What about you? Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you. No.
You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir
For
Roger.
Christ's sake.
If happens, he'll take
Come
care of
on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
Is that real? Is that, yep, that's fake.
Henry, focus.
So I don't have to say anything. I don't let it just sit there.
Henry, pull yourself together. Please.
He went down with
Nobody
one
here. You're
strike.
just imagining things.
She took like, she took a
Give
bunch
into
of
it.
blows.
Hang in there. We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light.
Don't go to it.
Look.
See it?
We've got to go.
Don't go to the light, stupid. You're being chased. You should know that there's
See the light.
people looking for you. That's about
Hold
it.
on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Why don't you remind me of the hag from Baldur's Gate? That's a lot of blood.
Scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground? A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Well, at least he's alive.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder's things a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself.
I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't
Damn, Granny.
overdo it,
She's
though.
taking care of us.
Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
What?
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
What? Ah. That's bull crap. Okay, so I stopped the bleeding. Cool. I don't have any food in my inventory.
Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Look at the chickens and the rabbits.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bajana, too. Lord God Almighty, look down on a poor sinner.
Oh, that's a cool
and
feature.
hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans, and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die. Preserve his life. Because he's a young gentleman. Brave and just and a good Christian. And look down on Bajena too. And let her save Sir Hans. And deliver her from all evil. And grant her grace. Because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need. Amen.
Amen. Bandages are still quite fresh. I won't have to change them till evening.
There's a dog eating his body. His name is Growler. Take that torch. The belt. It's covered in blood. I guess that's what that means. Let's get you out of here. Hey, am I? I'm still barefoot. And yeah, last time, another game when I did that, it messed me up. At least put on some shoes. There's running water, so let's follow it. Maybe to something bigger. I'm just dropping right here. Okay, there we go. The map. Oh, you can zoom in and out now. There's my bed. This map's big. Main quest, side quest, alchemy bench, your bed. The fact that she stayed, that's a pretty good thing to do. She built her house into the side of the mountain, protecting it from one side, and I should just worry about that over there. I forgot that this is the only way you can save the game.
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
She's smart as hell. She built all her buildings into that, so it's protected. What am I supposed to be doing? Is it the dog? No. Oh. Tub. Is it this? There we go.
Ah, I feel like a new man. Did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before hands beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
Chamomile.
I'll
That's
be
what they
glad
make
if
tea
you
out
get
of.
back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that.
Oh.
Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't
I didn't know
in the
that was
best
gonna be
of
something I
shape,
could do.
And digging a grave is a tough
Sorry,
job,
done.
even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Cool. Okay, hold on a second. Let me make that a little smaller and move it over. See how huge it is on the screen.
Don't die on me now. Henry will be back soon with the herbs.
Got the spade. This isn't a spade, this is a shovel. Spades are smaller than... Dang, how many things I gotta do? Oh, okay. It's just keeping up with the alphabet. Whew. Gotta chill. Hey, am I still naked? I am still naked. I guess I gotta at least put a shirt on. And some pants. Still.
Shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
That was the thing even back then, huh? So it's, yeah, okay, E and F. Lucky I'm not hunting today.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
I bought this on PC, so hopefully somebody puts out a mod that doesn't have to cut to this every time it does that. Just pick it up and gather it. That'd be a little annoying to watch after a while. Don't. She didn't say how much I needed, so I took a bunch. And then this should be chamomile. I've never seen a chamomile flower.
Chamomile.
Or if I did, I didn't notice what it was
Got all
called.
the herbs I need.
That's what they make
So
tea out
back
of.
to Bijenna on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
this? Nothing.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
I can't climb. Hey. No, where she stayed is super hidden off too.
Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Old woman, they killed a fella outside my door. They threatened me, and now you want to burn my home down.
See now, that wasn't too hard.
I'll kill you!
Growler.
You're no match for us, fucker!
Oh, bleeding, are we?
Yes, I
Want me
am.
to get your ma?
Hey!
You bleed now, huh?
What's wrong? Don't like red?
I don't. Damn. I died in combat.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Start talking or we'll torch this hovel with you inside it, you old witch.
Some young fellas came here. A weak old woman. They kill a fella outside my door.
Wait, I didn't even do anything this
You're in
time.
for an arse kicking, you shit!
Didn't even do anything this time. Oh my god. That's one thing I hated about the first one. Is it they can Bro, I didn't even do anything that time. Last time it gave me the option of surrendering and stuff like that.
Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Can I steal the rocks? No. I'm trying to throw a rock to distract them. Alright, hold on. Before I do that, let's do this. Well, I'm all good. It's, I don't want to put that on. It's covered in blood. I'm gonna wash it off.
Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Prepare to fight! There's that piece of shit! You're done for! Oh, bleeding!
Yeah, getting out of here.
No!
You're not getting out of here. Now I gotta bandage up again.
Shorty, you the best. You the best.
Alright, it didn't pop up on the screen. I can't read the name. But Tabarno, appreciate you for the subscription. For subscribing. Let's see what you got. Bone cone.
God in heaven, you look a sight. It's a wonder you're standing on your feet. My word, they worked you over good.
Oh, damn. I am.
That's nothing but a scratch or two. You should see the other two fellas.
Don't play the hero. I can't see much, but I know what a battered fella looks like. Show me that. I'll try and get you into better shape. I didn't go to the trouble of healing you just so you'd up and die on me. Well now, better?
Much better. Thanks a lot. And are you all right? I didn't harm you.
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know what you heard, but when they turned up, they found that dead fella and recognized him as one of theirs. So, they must be with that brute who caught up with you here yesterday. Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they've
Okay, so
done to
I need to go
her.
bury these guys.
So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have 2 fresh corpses in my yard.
How did they find the
Don't
body?
worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated
So you
his
have a whole lot
wounds
of
and
quests, 'cause this
I'll
one all the way
change
up to
his
P.
bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you 2 the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
So they're gonna teach me how to alchemy.
All right, I'll try. I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but If you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Where's the book? Where can I, where can I bury these guys at? R, okay. He just stood there. Let me walk up on him. Come here, you. So like
Shit. My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Digging up on it. Buddy, get in that hole. Let's get the other one just in case. Mickish. I don't remember where I buried the other body, so I can't go find it. I just know it's over there somewhere. What the heck is B? Diggy hole.
This damn shoulder.
I wonder how long it takes to heal. Excuse me. What's this over here?
A bit and getting to it. I wouldn't
Damn.
get it done before nightfall.
Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest by the stream.
Oh, thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
Why does it look so weird? I don't know why.
Me and the gravedigger will do the rest, so I ain't stuck with that corpse forever. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench, and we'll start.
One chamomile. Wait, okay. I need 2 chamomile and 1 of the leaf thing. So I start with chamomile. Something with it. Then add the 2 handfuls of him on sage. Let's say ass. This would mean add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. So, chamomile, boil, grind sage. Right, to table.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Wine.
So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flame. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what
That's pretty cool. So I just make tea. I'm pretty sure I just made tea. Freya, I'm doing good. How about you?
Here it is.
Sorry, I didn't see it at first.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, sleep, sleep. Let's just do a regular. Do 9 hours. What's up, Unlucky?
Will bring honor to
I like it so far. I'm having a whole lot more fun than I did in the first one.
Back in Nicopolis, things would have worked
The
out.
first one was kind of hard to get into, learning everything. The second one makes it a whole lot easier.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell!
Oh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
True. Yeah, combat is a whole lot easier. One thing I gotta check out now is
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
pick locking.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
That was something I could not get down at all in the first one.
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right.
I got
came
confused.
in
I
the
thought he was
evening
still
while you were
dreaming.
asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe
So
too
I'm still
alive.
in. Am I still in the prologue?
Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Oh wow, this is a long prologue. Pretty cool though.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard
I
you
don't know
yelling
why.
in your sleep and went to check on
With
you.
her leaning over me and her
Bad
face
dreams.
shadowed, it reminded me of that meme from. I think it was Scary Movie. Was it Scary Movie 2?
The last memento I had of my father.
When he bent down the shadows, and then it was her face. When he bent and got lower, it was
That oath must be serious if it even
the
torments
the
you
black
in your
dude's
sleep.
face.
Dreams shouldn't be taken
I don't know why I
lightly.
thought that was going to
They
happen.
can have real
I thought he
meaning,
was
however
dreaming
hard they are
of
to understand.
what's her name, Teresa,
What strikes you as the most important
and it
part
would have
of
been
your
that old
dream?
lady. That would have been hilarious.
The sword.
Shorty, you the best.
Shit, that scared me.
Last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. And it might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't
Appreciate
find
that.
peace until that
Thank
sword
you
is back
for
in my
following me,
family.
man.
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility.
A
Or
lot of cutscenes.
war.
Yeah, there
and
are a lot of
war.
cutscenes.
After all, a sword
Oh, it
has
did
two
work.
edges,
Okay, there we
and
go.
it depends who's wielding it.
At first, it was never showing up as when people follow or subscribe, but now it's working. I bet everything's working now.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we
What is
must
she
save
looking at?
Mark
There's
from the
nothing over
clutches
there.
of his lordship.
I could go for something to eat now.
I use Streamlabs. I couldn't use OBS. I couldn't get the hang of it. I mean, I know it's a whole lot more simple to use, but I just couldn't get the hang of OBS. I guess go to player. 11 points available. How do I do the points? You get 275 perk points. That's a lot of points. I want to... So far, I'm a charming man and opportunist. Oh, okay, so that's only the ones that are Streamlabs, song alerts, and whatnot. That's it. That's all. Yeah, that's what I heard. You have to get it from other places, but you can do so much more and customize it with OBS. But Streamlabs, it's everything's pretty much done for you. Just click on it from the thing, the what's it called, the theme store, and boom, it's all set up. All you do is just change the sound. Like that right there, that was Tiny Tina from Borderlands 2. Yeah, I'll take Thick Blooded. Oh wait, I can only honor one? Oh no, okay. Get a +4 speech bonus when oh, I'll take the Silver Tongue. That sounds a whole lot better. So I'll take Charming Man. So it doesn't have 8 points available, but nothing else I can get, I guess. I went to damn, what's the name of that website? Hold on, I can go look it up right now because I know the website. I just can't think of it. There, okay, it's called My Instance. You can type in pretty much anything you want, and it'll bring up soundboards and all kinds of stuff for it. I was gonna go with some Jim Carrey stuff, but I'm like, nah, I like the Tiny Tina one because it also doubles as a thanks for anything somebody does. Oh, okay, this is where the other ones were. Skills. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I went over because I would have missed out. Warfare. Hair protection. I'm gonna take the block. So you can only get one at a time, which kind of sucks, but I get it. If you were meant to get a hangover while sleeping, no, you won't. I might get that later. Right now, that's not really useful. Oh, I love Borderlands. I've played every single Borderlands game. I have all of them too on my shelf over there. I got Borderlands 1, 2, 3, the pre-sequel, both Tales from the Borderlands, and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. And I got like not the collector's editions where you get stuff with them, but I got like the one right below each one of them. So I would get like all the DLCs and stuff like that. You can get a buff just for sitting down. Look at some survival. This will give me money faster. I'll take that one. Not worried about that. Alchemy is pretty good. Potion seller, well, brewing, potion, so replenish. Definitely need that. Need anything I can get to last longer. All right, I got 5 points available. We'll just save those. Opening strike. No combos, no buffs. All right, I'll say these last 4 points.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Let's eat some soup.
When's the last time I ate something?
That's hard. I will say my favorite of the Borderlands games has to be the first Tale. Well, it's a tie. The first Tales from the Borderlands and Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2 because it has so much more content to do than 3, it seems like. But I've played Tales from the Borderlands, the first one, I don't know, maybe like 10 times, and it's not a long game, so.
Who's finally up? Henry! Come and join
Borderlands 2, I've played every character besides Axton. I can't do Axton. I tried. I stopped streaming that one for a while because Axton is kind of boring, but the movie, I liked the movie.
Henry!
I didn't like
around and sit down.
The actors. Like they could have got. Okay, there we go. Sit. They could have got the one of the real actors to play Claptrap.
You
didn't need Jack Black.
How glad I am to see you. Come join our banquets in the midst of these exquisite woods.
Jamie Lee Curtis did not need to play Tannis. Tannis is an old lady.
So you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for
I will say that
even this water now tastes like the finest
Kevin
wine.
Hart did a pretty okay Roland.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday.
And that girl could have been a little. She was a good Tarantina. She could have been better.
I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time.
And what's crazy is I've seen cosplay of people play as like when they showed Mad Moxie.
Tell this good maiden of your
she looked hideous. I've seen cosplayers make a better person than her. And there was a bunch of other people hidden in the background that they could have showed off.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Are they mercenaries? I don't know anything from the first one. I can't remember. Are they mercenaries? I'm just saying
They come
mercenaries.
from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries.
I appreciate that.
Very
If I'm
dangerous
not
bunch.
streaming later, I
told you about
will
them, though.
probably be streaming
The
later
fellas in
tonight
the
and playing
tavern
something
in
else.
Chelyab We're saying there's some
But I appreciate
foreigners
you
like
stopping
that
by and hanging out
camping
with
in
me.
the rocks down by the
And
pond.
following me too.
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
But have a good
they
time
want
doing
from
whatever you
us?
gotta go do.
But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young
Appreciate
Sir
that.
Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanosh as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was. Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favor you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things, but I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Chelyab, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you.
Excuse me.
For your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled
Did
our
I just
business
change
with
color?
Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
That's a cool way to save
It's
the
not all
game.
that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks.
I can make my own. Cool.
This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for...
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Burgau rousted them out. But I reckon you know something about that, huh?
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semon's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Troskovitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that... A band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond.
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And Ma and... Look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us, when it's something serious. Take care now, and go and wash up. You look like you could use it.
As nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk.
All right.
But I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
I'm cold. That fan ain't gonna go off.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I've known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Burgov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was... Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Burgov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either.
So I still didn't get the sword even after the end of the first
still
game.
my protector.
Oops. I think that's what you do.
No? So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
She didn't give us all her money. Unlucky was right. This prologue is long. I've been playing this game for 2.5 hours. But the fact that this game is made by the same people who make, oh, the exact same people, but the same company, Deep Silver, who made Saints Row, and they put out that bullshit Saints Row remake. It's crazy. If they would have took their time like they did on this, Saints Row would have been good. None of that woke bull crap. Kind of gangsters wants to pay out school loans. Going back from that time, I bet the air and stuff was just super clean. Might stink, but just a lot of land and natural stuff. No gas polluting the air. Didn't even do anything. He already knew what we wanted.
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And
that's one thing that's gotta suck. All that walking. How much land is back there?
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Something's not right. All the banners that are like aligned.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send 2 vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. Your shitty hands off me!
He just rolled up in there.
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
I wonder what if I would have showed up with no clothes on.
There's only one thing we can do.
I knew it. That's a big hat.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
And the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Hey, it's that ain't the blue dress we saw earlier. Hey, why she walking like that?
It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
Right there, that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? Christ. What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then.
That sounds so
my.
dirty.
Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Damn.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Stinking up my establishment.
Talk about your cat.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why
Something is just sitting out there.
Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Come here.
Let's hear it. Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you. Helping some unfortunate girl. But it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Why is she denying this all?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much.
But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
They must have not supposed to have been out there.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallis.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life.
So why'd you
I
ask?
know this place inside and out.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else.
Nothing
Young Lord
else.
Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Who is this Samin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At some inn, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samine is his vassal.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Here it comes.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semine, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thing
Hey, what's up, man?
all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't.
Yeah, trying this new game out for a little bit. It's been about 3 hours now. I'm about to call it a quits once I hit 3 hours. Hop off. You playing Fortnite today? Or you playing something else?
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh.
Too much pride, dude.
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratories.
All right, yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna
the
definitely get off in a little bit, so
plebs who
I'll
shovel shit and pay taxes.
rest up before we get
And
on there.
Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I learned farming. I learned the 3 states of man.
We don't have swords, and we don't know anyone who needs protected. So what then?
So we're fucked until someone rolls up his sleeves and gets to work. By which I mean someone of the appropriate status, like you. In short, be so
Yep,
kind as
I
to get
fixed it to
work.
have it up. Also fixed it to where to where my actual notifications pop up, like if somebody subscribes or sends a donation or anything like that, it'll pop up and do the sound effect.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bella Torres and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
They say clothes maketh the man, and you don't look much like a noble right now. So, I don't think the natural order will collapse if you get your hands dirty.
What do you know about a nobleman's honor? It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then. Right.
He's not a good
I'll get
friend.
to work.
Doesn't
Alone.
matter if you're a noble.
Well,
both
if it
hungry.
makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? While giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work.
What
But
Richard was trying to
let's pay
say.
no mind to that.
In the advantage to not doing the work.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Right. I'm guessing this is the sex. Yeah, it's sex.
What a nice day. Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
I'm guessing here. Okay, it's the bed, so yeah, that's where they go. Everybody in here looks so much better than the first one. They're all bright and colorful and got nice skin. The first game, they looked eek. Yeah, just sit there doing nothing. He saved my life, but I also saved his too. He was gonna die worse than I was. Try, Granny.
Certainly did
Have
not.
you got anything
Yes,
to
you
eat?
did. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
How dare you?
Dude.
I am the son of the bailiff.
Big fights with everybody.
What did you say?
Dang it.
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I am perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Damn. I don't know why it looks so weird.
I'll show you.
Oh, come on. I didn't even do anything.
You're no man for us, fucker.
Now you're for it, you shit. Stop beating me up.
These days,
Bit.
good. Don't spare.
Out my damn face.
Hey, get him.
Out my damn face.
I hope it doesn't hurt anyone else.
Out of my damn face.
Nicht ausnehmen.
Christ, bloody
Ha! Zeig, was du drauf hast.
A farmer. Get out my face.
Na los.
You did. Bro, why is everybody taking me from back?
You want to try me?
It's 3-on-1. It's not fair. I'm up high, so I kicked him in the nuts.
I'll rip your ass open.
That is the gayest thing ever.
Take that fucker out, damn it.
Back the hell up. I was up high, kicked him in the nuts.
What the hell is going on here?
Is that a bat?
Grab them vagabonds.
Oh, we the ones in trouble. Oh, come on.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Come on, Granny.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve.
If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off. Shut up. You'll get a whipping too.
Well, that's better than going to jail.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What? My fault? You can't be serious. Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me? Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Oh, damn, they were there all night. How do you sleep like that without breaking your neck?
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Lord von Virgo!
Oh, what? Oh, thanks for the raid. The
Go on, get out of my
Legend?
sight.
The Legend. Appreciate the raid.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines.
What the hell? What's it out there?
I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
He's gonna get attacked again somehow, some way, and I'm gonna have to rescue him again. Just realize you don't look like a noble person. You're covered in shit,
your shoes. I'll be glad to be rid of
covered
the
in
good
blood,
for nothing,
and wearing bigger clothes.
All right, off you go.
Gotta work yourself up from the bottom again. I appreciate that raid. Thank you. I just set up my stream deck so I can do the soundboard stuff again. That's one thing I gotta do. I can't. Okay, so no killing, no stealing, no breaking into people's homes, harming people or animals, or disturbing the peace.
suppose I
Henry?
really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you.
Who the hell just called me?
Stuck up Lord of Perkstein.
Is that
Well,
her?
come on. I don't bite.
Who the heck are you?
You don't look like you're in a rush anywhere.
Find out it's in a party. Find out what happened to Mutt. So it's a side story.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
I appreciate it. Oh, so you're playing it too. Yeah, I'm liking this game. It's a whole lot better than the first one.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well. Not many people can make such a strong first impression.
Hey, but have a good meal.
Look on
I don't
the
know if you eat
bright
lunch
side.
or dinner or whatnot, but yeah.
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Yeah, what's your
Hey,
name? Who are you anyway?
What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a Naria groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
I didn't know I had drops in there for this game.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha.
Gutenberg.
So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad, but don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them.
Nothing bad
Just
about that.
don't stare too long.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armor?
See
I
this
prefer
one.
something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not attract attention.
After what you did here with that friend of yours, even the deaf and blind would immediately recognize you. But between the two of us,
Dang, I keep failing.
it's easy
I
enough
put
to
all my
scrounge up a
stuff
shirt
into
and trousers
talking,
if
and I
you
keep
can't
failing the speech tics. Yeah, lockpick.
Thanks. These will come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again.
You're
Any
gonna
other
pay to
ideas?
sleep in the hay.
If you find
That's
some
crazy.
work,
No, it's not even a
maybe
bed.
you'll get a place
Sleeping
to
outside.
sleep too.
What the heck was that?
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a
It's
few
a
of his
random
tricks?
person. Where
No
the heck did she
offense.
come from?
But compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower, that is, by Rock Tower Pond, he watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
All right.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you.
Random
I should
lady.
probably get going.
Were you selling rotten
job.
food for him to throw at me?
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
We can fast travel to places I've already been. All right. Okay, so let's see. Main, side, task, and what I've done. It's not even on this map. It's way the heck over here. That's far. Isn't this the ladies? Yeah, it's grandma's house. He's way the hell out there. Get into the wedding party with the help of a blacksmith. Gain access to the wedding party with the help of Miller Crazel. Okay. Map. C is. Come on. Bro, that's far. I have to go way the heck over here to do that quest. Alright, let's go do the side quest first. How did I get there and there without this part being unlocked? Quest tipster. I can gamble. Hey, Paul, move. So he really just up and left me.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Hey, I'm the one who kicked 3 dudes' ass. That's a guard. Nope. Not trying to break into anything right now. You're in a private area.
You're not allowed here.
Sorry, didn't know.
That's it.
What?
Next
I didn't.
time, don't go creeping around where you don't belong.
Didn't know that there was this place I couldn't go to. Damn. That's gross. Oh, so this is his whole everything over here belongs to him. So let's run through here.
This property belongs to someone else.
Yeah, but it's leading to outside. I can walk right through it without getting in
You
trouble.
shouldn't be bothering us here.
Can I not talk to the guard either? I guess not. But they take privacy seriously. All I did was walk through an open area. Damn, bar, I wish I could help you because nobody tried to do that. No, I'm not trying to rob her. I'm trying to talk to her. Is there nobody I can talk to find
Put
out
some
stuff?
clothes on. You can't just go walking about like this.
Aye. Right away.
I was naked as the day I was born. What I'm looking for is, it says it's over this way, but I didn't see anything. I discovered what? I guess that thing. What the hell was that? What the hell is this? Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So this week I started registering our vehicles in my apartment now, which is crazy because it's never happened before. And we don't have reserved parking because if we did, I would surely get the one in front of my door.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Oh, thanks for pointing that out. I was just changing.
All right. It says something about reading something. Where are these things that are showing up on my screen? Indulgence chest? I don't even know what that is. Okay, I found some food. Oh, that's alchemy. I thought that was a chicken leg. I don't know why, but I did. The drying rack. That's where the shed I just came from. Okay, so it's inside the building. I'm already facing it, so that means it's this way. Got a good sized stamina bar. That's cool. Don't want to go through there again and get attacked by the cop. Nope. There.
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
Shut up. This is in here.
Have you come to break some more stuff?
What would you like?
Can't really trade right now because I don't have anything. I only have clothes.
Huh? Hmm? Oh, it's you. Sorry.
Bro, where are these markers? Oh wait, she's one of the markers.
Christ, pardon me. Have you come to break some more stuff?
Doesn't it bother you walking around
If
here
you
like
want
some
something,
animal?
wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you and jelly off.
Aye, it does. I didn't have a choice in the matter. Sorry.
Aye, here's got a...
This is a side mission. Alright, now I can head to the checkpoint. Where is it? I guess this is what I was looking for.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Jelievites.
will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me.
And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region, now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about
they're
it.
doing all this bull
I was
crap they're
just
telling us to
visited
do
by
with
a
these
peasant
little
from
parking
Shadar.
agreements, and them people
He's
stay right
been
across from me,
talking my
and my next door
ears
neighbor
off
are
for
going to
God
be
knows how
shit out of
long.
luck with
Say, do
the
I
amount of people
really
they be
have to
having
do
over
this?
here.
Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you. I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
What the hell? Why didn't they call
What do
us?
about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
My niece was born today and nobody told us anything. What the hell? Let's save that picture. And did nobody tell us that she was going into labor today or yesterday or whenever? So I guess I'm finished with the other thing. I'm about to hop off, get a little rest before I get on Fortnite. And then I gotta head all the way the hell over here. Butt naked. I'm just gonna find some people and steal some clothes from them. But yep, I'm gonna go ahead and knock these two out since they're the closest. And that'll be it. So I gotta use my schnapps to save, which is still a crazy thing to do. I didn't think they was gonna do just that. But alright guys, I'll catch you later. Thanks for the raid and thanks for hanging out with me. Oh, Carol, I didn't even see your message. What's up? I'm doing good. I hope you're having a good day. Sorry, I didn't see that. I was doing stuff with this car. And yeah, I didn't know quitting was gonna immediately make the screen go black. So sorry about that. Money, I'll be in there later. I'm about to lay down for a little bit and watch some TV.